We're live.
Oh, so this is still Google Hangouts?
Hangouts, it says right fucking here. Hangouts on air is going away August 1st.
Huh. Seems to be working.
All this shit I had to go through researching OBS, live stream, Twitter, Twitch, BitChute. What was the other one?
Discord?
Streamlabs, Discord. All a bunch of fuck ups. No one has it together. All the fucking IT geniuses in the world. We got Punjab and Kumar, who want the blonde haired, big titted white female they saw in Hollywood boobies. You'd think there'd be a plan B, and it's working still today. It's fucking working still today. Does that mean like August 1st? Like this, the very, very, very last? It says it's going away August 1st. It should be away. It's August 1st, right? Hang on, you got your fire truck. I can see it. You guys can't see it. He's like, yeah, I got my fire truck.
Yep, fire truck or ambulance, whoever it is.
Whatever.
Trying to justify the high taxes here, whatever it is.
Right. It's really hard, man. It's really hard to be happy in this world when the shit fucking. When is it really going to go away? Is it going to go away like on a random day when they finally pull the plug? Is this just like a gallbladder? It's going to be with our system for the rest of the day. Look at this. We shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't make sense.
And right here, no, you got to try YouTube.webcam. I kind of had a sixth sense about this, that it should work just fine. Let's go. Hey, look, there's people in the chat room. It's like nothing fucking changed. Somebody send us a 50-cent donation. I want to see if Super Chats works, because if that's the deal, then I guess we're coming back. I guess I'm not taking my 2-week hiatus to figure out how fucking OBS Labs works or some overly complicated shit.
Man, well, who's going to be the first? Where's Atham when you need him, you know?
Well, I should be happy about this, because now I don't have you ever looked in like OBS or Streamlabs or any of these like Twitch or BitChute?
I've seen them, but I've never like tried to go live on them.
Oh, God almighty. It's a nightmare. I foolishly assumed. See, now Forney and the youngins, they figure this out like that. And I foolishly assumed that I just get a BitChute account. Like, remember when there was VidMe?
Yeah.
Vid.me. All right. That was great. That platform worked wonderful. Superior to YouTube's. Very simple. Record, live, whatever you want to do. You could do it on VidMe. Well, then they went away because they didn't have the money. Now they're like, oh, here's a substitute. Here's Twitter. Here's Twitch. Here's BitChute. And you go there like, oh, well, you sign up for an account, but you need another system or program to operate on top of this. It's like, oh, fuck you. Just fuck you. And everyone's like, oh, everyone's doing this. Yeah, well, I guess everyone's got like 8 hours of a fucking day to spare to figure out this shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, if this is really back for good and it's never going to leave us, I'm ecstatic about it.
I'm fine with it. I should be happy. I'm just pissed the fuck off. It gets to something even you said. What is the number one thing that you are shocked about me? What separates me from everybody else that you're like really impressed about? And I ask, well, what the fuck?
I'd say that you're better at actually doing things that you're planning on, that you say you're going to do, than most people.
And I do them. Now you have Google. Now, I don't know about you, but Google's pretty freaking serious. They're pretty important. And if they come up with a policy, August 1st, we're not going to, the Hangouts are over on August. Well, it's August 1st and here we are. I mean, if a corporation, the largest corporation in the world by market value, maybe, I don't know, a very, very, very large, very professional, we only hire 4.0 students of a non-white race, and unless we really, really, really need them to do the hardship, well, then we'll get the Asian guys, we'll get the peen-eyed guys and the white guys and the Asian guys. Otherwise, we're very important, very serious, very professional. And here's a hard date, and you're not going to, and here it is, and here we are. Guys, anybody send in a super chat. Well, like $1.
No, I just tried to do that. You can still do that.
Really? Wait, did you just send ourselves a super chat?
Well, I can send the chat because you're the one hosting, so I could technically chat, and I did it where all I had to do was click send, and you can definitely still send super chats. Definitely.
Okay. I don't see it coming in here now. Maybe that's what they did, is they just killed the super chats. Do you see it in the chat room?
Yeah, like, I mean, no one has sent us one, but I'm telling you, so right now I'm clicking on the dollar symbol, right? It says
Right.
show your support for Aaron Clary. I click on it and I click on super chat and it asks me how much, and I just type in, a message. All
Yeah.
I have to do is hit send. Yeah.
This is not a podcast. This really is just testing. And I got back from going to the post office box and delivering stuff to a client. And I just came back. It says, oh, the replacement for Hangouts was supposed to be YouTube webcam. And all of a sudden I'm like, let's try this. And now it seems to be working just fine. The only problem is I'm on the chat room. I don't see any. You sent one in, correct?
No. I didn't send one. I said I was setting it up to send one, and all I literally had to do was click, buy and send. So I know they allow people to do it. 100% sure.
Somebody in the chat room send a 99-cent super chat so it can please fucking
Well, here,
test
I'll
this
just
shit.
do it. Like, I'll
Thank
send
you.
let's see. Here, I'll send it.
I already got a girlfriend who's dumber than a box of rocks. I just need someone to operate above 30,000 feet and go Mach 2 today.
Yeah, give me 1 sec here.
Thank you.
Yep. Did you already go golfing?
No, I'm so angry and pissed. I really got to call. Although I did get my blood pressure down. You see how low I got my blood pressure down? Thank you, bearded and empaphilist. Bearded and empaphil, wherever you are, I am buying you a $20 shot of scotch. Thank you for fucking doing the simple shit that I asked. Thank you very much.
Well, I was about
Mike
to do
Obi
it,
for
yeah,
99 cents. Mike, I owe you a drink too.
Um,
No, I didn't go golfing today because I was already in a pissed off mood, like from waking up. Not because I ran. Shit happened. And I realized that there's a 40% chance I'll go golf today. I'm going to get stuck behind some old baby boomer fucks, and there's a damn good chance I take my 2-iron and beat the ever-living shit out of them. And so it's been one of those days. And now I get here, and why I'm quasi happy to, like, oh, yeah, okay, I don't have to figure out new shit. I don't have to go through how does OBS work? I used to know how to do OBS, but then they overcomplicated the crap. I'm like, I can't even log in. I can't even figure what. And then I log in. I'm like, what is this fucking user panel?
So here's a question for you. You know how you emailed me? You wanted me to do a asshole consulting request.
Should we do it now?
Well, I mean, I was going to say either now or if you're going to do it again tomorrow. If this is still working.
No. Let's get it done now. Do you have it handy? Do you have it in front of you?
I do.
Good.
Hold on 1 second.
Pull it up.
Did they pay you though, or?
Oh, fuck. Hang on. It's a good question.
I think they did, because you were asking me how much it should be. I'm like,
no, they haven't paid. I need you to tell me how much you need so I can give him a price quote. So let's not answer his question.
Okay. No, I mean, it sounds like this is going to continue to work, at least for the short term. So.
Yeah. So we can have her. So I should be happy.
Yeah.
Be really happy. It just pisses me off, man. Why did Google send how many millions of people like, fuck, no, I gotta, and they at least spent an hour or two trying to figure out, and now it's still here.
It's really bizarre.
They pull the plug in the middle of this podcast.
Maybe they're doing it at the end of the day or something.
Oh, who cares? Well, we'll try it tomorrow. I'll try it tomorrow because that's what I love doing is testing shit. I love the world. Like the economy is broken down into two parts. There's basically the production part, and then there's the preventing the asshole parts, like insurance, fighting crime, fighting disease. Like if you look at a doctor or a cop, they quote unquote produce GDP, but it's just to get things back to normal. Like a cop counters crime. Well, crime has a negative economic production. So if the cop stops it, well, there's really no new production. It's just the prevention of the consumption or destruction of GDP. A doctor is the same thing. The doctor, well, here's this. We spend hundreds of thousands of dollars keeping Karen, the baby boomer, alive a couple more years because she is morbidly obese because she drank too much wine and ate too many of her cats. Well, thank God we kept Karen alive at the cost of $250,000, but that $250,000 doesn't produce any new GDP. And it's the same thing here. How much fucking time and dicking around, more like compliance costs, I guess that would be in your world. Like think about taxes. Like, what if we had a sales tax and we got rid of income tax? That would free up how many hours of your labor per year to do something else and produce new GDP?
Quite a bit, and it would actually allow me to go into other fields. People
Right.
are, well, you're going to be screwed if they get rid of taxation. I'm like, no, I can do audits. I can do, financial statements.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's a perfect example of compliance costs where that doesn't help. You set up this horrifically bad tax system where you tax income, which is very amorphous and difficult to calculate and therefore difficult to tax. And what would you estimate? At least 1 trillion human hours with the thousands of CPAs and all that go into figuring out taxes every year. People got to compile their stuff. 150 million.
You also have to count, self-preparation, like, TurboTax and all that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just saying, what if we could get rid of that shit? Here's a sales tax. Boom, we're done. Well, now you've freed up so much human time and capital to go produce new shit and new stuff, or just make things more efficient, or shit, just take the day off and enjoy a day at the beach. But you see, and then Google, with constantly fucking around with their goddamn, bipolar girlfriend disorder. Oh, we're going to tell you, now, no, it's not. It's like the girl says, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Good. Pack up your shit and get out of here. I come back to my apartment. The bitch is still here with all of her shit. It's like, what the fuck? I guess I'm glad my dick is still getting sucked, but why the fuck are you here? Fuck you, YouTube. Sorry, I'm real mad. I'm just pissed.
You seem pretty mad.
Oh, God.
I mean, well, are you mad because of the anxiety that it gave you about having to switch platforms?
It's a culmination of bullshit. Yesterday I tried to go out and golf, or was it 2 days? I don't know. The main thing is this. We've kind of touched on this before. It's gotten so bad, Chad. I'm even thinking about talking to your ma as a shrink. Like, hey, what the fuck? But if she couldn't solve your dad's problem of letting go, well, then I don't think there's much help for me. But I went golfing, and I'm like, I was in a good mood, Chad. I'm trying, man. I'm really fucking trying hard. And I'm like, okay, I'm in a good mood. I got some good sleep. I got a good breakfast. I got my stuff done. Now I can go and have some guilt-free golf. And I get there, and there's 2 groups of guys who are slower than fuck. And I've gotten to the point where I could control myself. All right, Aaron, just control yourself. Don't get angry. You just skip them on the 4th hole. That's a short hole. But they are unacceptably slow. This is not my opinion. It should take you about 5 minutes for 2 guys to do 1 hole. Like, you hit it, and they had carts. And they're taking 10 to 15, and they sit there and they talk and they guff and they guffaw. And I'm like, okay. So I get ahead of them by the 4th hole. I enjoy the rest of my golf game. I'm still angered a little bit by these guys. Like, why the fuck are these people? What's happening? Just say, all right. And then I go to a restaurant. I walk in. It's like 1 p.m. There should be some staff. No one's there. So I go sit at the bar. I'm going to order myself a burger. And waiting. The bartender walks in, then walks out, walks in, walks out. I'm like, this is interesting. And then some gal comes off to my left. Oh, would you like a menu? Like, no, I came here to just sit. I said, yes, I would like it. So she runs back, gets me a menu. Another 5 minutes go by. I'm all right. And then this is a place where you get bottomless fries. And I was going to treat myself because I was in a slightly miffed mood. I'm like, okay, Aaron, put yourself in a good mood. Have some carbs. And this is where you're supposed to get a heaping pile of steak fries with their awesome seasoning.
Yeah.
And you just, and I can't wait. And I'm excited. And I get served 7 steak fries, fresh out of the fryer, so they're super hot and there's no seasoning. And I'm like, no, Aaron, control it. Just control it. And so I wait. And then finally someone says, oh, do you want something to eat? I'm like, yes, I would like something to eat. Now it's morbid curiosity. So I order a burger. I was like, can I get more fries? Sure. Gone another 7 minutes. I'm like, that's it. So I walked out, and I'm just trying not to get angry. Then I go to the gas station. I told Rich Cooper this story before. Gas station, like, I should be able to walk in, grab the thing on the gas. That's how bad it got. I'm going for gas station food. I just need some fucking substance by this time. get my fucking thing in my hand. I go in, 3 fat broads, 2 black, 1 white, taking up both lanes. Line of guys lined up behind them. I'm like, all right, there's a line, but that's okay. Get behind the line. The guy in front of me stinks because he either didn't shower or put on BO. I mean, he literally stank. The 2 fat black chicks, I think, are walking away. The line doesn't move. I'm like, what's going on? And then after 3 minutes, you could see the guy, the attendant, looking, waiting patiently, and everybody's shoulders slouching in front of me. I'm like, no, they're not coming back. Please tell me they're not going. Sure enough, they come back with 3 pizzas because they weren't fat enough. See, Chad, as if they were not repugnant and repulsive and disgusting women enough. They needed to get fatter with 3 fucking cheese pizzas. So then I'm like, that's it. I'm walking out. I'm gone. I'm done. And here's where I'm very angry. This is the core of the anger. This is the new normal. This is reality. This is what I get. Beforehand, you could expect maybe a little bit of a downhill advantage. Maybe you get a backwind. Maybe life, but it has never been this uphill with a headwind because of all the slow, dumb, motherfucking inferior people. And they are increasing in numbers and volume and density that I can't leave my house. I can't. And people say, well, what is it? Immigrants or minority? No, it has nothing. On the golf course, it was as whitey white as you could ever white. Every fucking person is getting dumber, slower, lazier, and pissing me the fuck off because no one's got no fucking hustle. No one does what they say they're going to do. And I got to sit here in El Retardo world because my capacity is limited by the fucktardery and the low IQ and the laziness and the sloth and the fat of others. And now I got to sit here and think like I don't have a choice but to accept it. So I wake up this morning, I got work to do. The GF has her work from day at home, gabbing on the phone. And I'm kind of like, it's infecting everybody. It's like everyone's turning into a zombie except me. And so now I am so hard trying to keep my blood pressure down, so hard trying to find some fucking reason. And the only reason I can see to possibly sustain this world more is to get out to South Dakota where there aren't that many people. There's nowhere near the density. And I could be in my little fucking fortress of solitude and not tolerate any motherfucking sons of bitches. I mean, it's that bad. I didn't go golfing because there was a 60% chance there'd be some slow fucking asshole pissing me the fuck off. And instead of making myself in a better mood, I come back in a more pissed off mood. And so and I can't drink. That's the funny thing, Chad, is I can't drink, see, because the alcohol is bad for you. It's like, how the fuck do you get a virus? So that's it. Thanks for being my therapist, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome. You do something? I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding.
You ass.
So this kind of happened to me yesterday. It was such a nice day. I'd already been to the gym. I already did my work. So I went out to the park to, lay on the picnic blanket, do some reading, just hang out. Do you think I was able to peacefully, do that at the park, or do you think there were people there that were ruining for me?
But you're in Chicago. I know that much. There's going to be people ruining. You're in Chicago. Yeah.
So do you think these people, I get it, it's a public park. Everybody has a right to be there. So what could possibly disturb my wanting to be with nature? Let's think of some things that could have.
Screaming kids.
There's that. Yeah.
Loud idiot kids playing their music, not necessarily rap. It would be any Cardi B, millennial, Gen Z, like they got their phones on. They got to play their phones real loud so everyone knows what they're listening to, right?
So hold on, another fucking ambulance.
This is it. This is life. Fuck it. Who the fuck wants to live through this shit? I'm not. Fuck this bullshit. Fuck it. You can't have a goddamn conversation.
You can't. See what happens?
I know. What else would be, you got hit on by bums like they wanted to hit you up for money?
So I wasn't hit on by them, but there were a bunch of them going in and out of the park, yelling. Mm-hmm. There was also our 4-legged friends.
Dogs.
Here's the thing. I like dogs, and I'm sure you don't mind dogs.
I like dogs.
But what I mind are inconsiderate dog owners.
Mm-hmm.
And do you think that the people who were bringing dogs into the park were at all empathetic with those of us who were there, just kind of
No,
relaxing?
no, no,
No, no,
absolutely
no.
no. They left the dog shit around. The dogs would bark or yap. They'd jump up on you. They no, absolutely not. They're like modern day parents with children today. The kids are screaming at a restaurant. Absolutely not. I charter the millennial and Gen Z parents of animals just as I do children with absolutely no responsibility at all.
So as you can imagine, yesterday, what turned into me just, so happy the weather's nice, got everything done, looking forward to something relaxing, turned into internal ranting like you just did a couple
Yeah.
minutes ago.
See, and that's the problem. You go to these places to relax. I go to golf to fucking relax. And I get there on a goddamn weekday in the morning. That should be fucking open as hell. I should be able to just hit the ball anywhere and not hit anybody. And it's all of a sudden just six dopey white guys and they talk. I don't know how much you know about golf, but a lot of them will follow the anal retentive rules like, no, sir, your turn. No, sir, your turn.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I got my fucking 2-iron. I'll be embedded right in your frontal left cortex, you son of a bitch. But yeah, and then you come back more angry. And so it is like being in a prison. Like the only thing I'm enjoying right now is Call of Duty World War II playing online because I don't have to go anywhere. There's no traffic. I discovered another trail over down by the St. Croix River. I kind of go there and chill out and do my hiking. But by God, if I go towards the city, 94 backs up as you get into Woodbury. The people, if you go to Rush, you can't. Not only is it the number of people, but the quality and the operational capacity of individuals as a whole is going down. Shit, talk to fucking Bacon Maldito when he talks about going on the commute over in Seattle on I think it's the I-5. At the goddamn bacon.com. I mean, but seriously, tune in. That guy, I don't know how anyone handles it. I don't know how Nick handles it. I don't know how Ahmed handles it. And maybe they're just younger and they've never known any different. But I have ran out of all patience for slow, inferior fucks getting in my goddamn way, taking me fucking 20 minutes to serve me a goddamn burger. I mean, fuck this shit. You might as well stay the fuck at home.
So my question for you is, are people getting worse or are we getting less and less tolerant the older we get?
I think both. Absolutely
Yeah.
both. I won't deny that, but people are getting worse. I mean, the traffic is getting worse. I'm a lot of people like, we go back to the classical philosophical question. Are you sure all the world is wrong, Aaron? And it's not just you. It's like, yeah, that's actually the way it's always been, you fucking baby boomer piece of shit. That's always been the way it is. Society is getting less and less quality. It's becoming more absolutely. But yeah, at the same time, I'm getting older. I do not have the patience for this shit. I'm starting to snap at people, which is why I really gotta check myself. But it's the relative versus objective argument. Like, oh, come on, traffic isn't that bad. It's like, yeah, that's because you're a dipshit from LA, you motherfucker. You don't remember what traffic was like back in 1990 in the Twin Cities. Whereas I know objectively, I should expect, for example, this morning, the girlfriend shouldn't be yapping on the goddamn phone when I'm trying to do some kind of video. I mean, it really is again, did the disease affect everybody but me? Am I Will Smith and Omega Man? And I'm the only one standing? Does anyone else not see it? And I refuse to say, oh, I've changed. No, kids should not be fucking yelling at a goddamn sit-down restaurant. Kids shouldn't be at a sit-down restaurant. Yes, you should pick up the shit of your dog. No, keep your fucking 4-legged faggoty friend off my fucking leg. It's not for humping. I want to sit here and look at goddamn Lake Michigan. So it's not us. I mean, yeah, we're gonna die. We're like, I'm not gonna tolerate this anymore. So there's a little bit of us, but no, society has gotten dumber. And everybody, don't you conservatives or libertarians or Republicans or whatever, oh, it's the immigrants coming in. If anything, you get legitimate immigrants coming in. They're more quiet, they're more reserved. But it is everybody who is an American is getting dumber, slower, and more inferior. And I gotta get away from. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I go to the Philippines. I have no idea where I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I wondered if maybe technology had something to do with it, or I don't know, just why people are less polite, you know, less considerate, just less everything,
Yeah.
except annoying.
Yeah. So Dan Desidero for $1. Thank you, Dan, for $1. Nancy Offenheiser, Mercury is in retrograde. I don't get it. What's Mercury? Aside from the element Mercury.
Oh, you're doing the Supro.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
going through it in case. So people were kind enough to donate a couple bucks so we could test it. Oh, there's our buddy Atham. Dr. Comblog for $2. What's that picture behind the P on your back? Oh, that's hang on. Let me go get that. A day-by-day cartoon. Fuck! Two fucking headphones. Fuck. Here, I'll show a different one. Oh, yeah, keep that kid's thing up. Day-by-day cartoon. .com. Chris Muir. It's his cartoon because probably the longest running conservative cartoon out there. But yeah, he gives you merch. And he just emailed me the other day. He's one of the few mentors, one of the few people I look up to. I should probably give him a call and pay him $100 just to counsel me, because I'm like, this guy is so wise and so chill. And he knows, you know, he's at least 15, 20 years down the road, not in age, but in wisdom, where I could talk to him and figure it out. But yeah, check that out. Day by day cartoon. I think it's running for 8 years now. So if you want a story to read, I would say it's better or on par with Sinfest before it turned totally feminist, anti-male. You ever read Sinfest?
No.
No. Leasticouldddo.com, that web comic. You ever read that one?
No, never seen.
You read
that.
any web comics?
Just Dilbert. But that's because Scott Adams. You know, he does these periscopes that I like to listen to.
Yeah, Scott Adams. So yeah, that's what is Dr. Khan blog. Bacon Maldito. There's Bacon Maldito for $2.23. How do I get the girls without the super chats? Well, I guess the super chats are here. We should be happy, huh? We should be happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always look on the positive things, right? Just oh God.
That's
I don't know how.
supposedly,
Go ahead.
That's the cure to our problems, is to try to figure out what we're grateful for. But it's so much easier to focus on the things that piss us off, I think.
It shouldn't piss us off. I should be able to go golf with. I had to skip him because I wouldn't make my appointment with Rich Cooper the other day. It's not. There is always going to be flaws and human errors. But when 1 out of 3 people are running you off the road because they're not checking their signals, they're not signaling, because the quality and caliber of the individual cellular unit of society, humans, is going down, you're going to have less production. You're going to have more crime. You're going to have more accidents. You're going to have more errors. You're going to have more bridge collapse. You're going to have the third world. That's what you're going to have. If anything, the punctuality and the timeliness, that's something that gets me. It's not, now is not the time to be a relativist. Now is the time to be an objectivist, where it's like, no, I should not be standing in line for 10 minutes at the post office, because the post office should have the management team placed so they have adequate staffing. I should not have to expect to sit there to wait for baby boomer fucks to get their golf game on, because of all people left alive today, the baby boomer men should know, hey, there's other people on the golf course. Maybe we ought to up the fucking game a bit. So, that's bacon. How do you get the girls without the super chads though?
That's a good question. That's what I hope to learn.
Bacon Maldino for another 223. Tempered anger, gents. That's how I deal with it. Yeah, I bet you. I don't know how because he's got to commute to work, I think. Atham for $2. Super Chad's still up. Sweet. He's probably, look how, dude, I would love to become like Atham, how happy he is. Guy makes a fraction what we do, and he's happy. He's doing his windows. He does his spelunking, and he gave us $2. Joe Jones for $1.99. Just need a major war to thin the herd. Gabrielle Lamont, Nicole Gabriel Lamont. I think this is the first woman we've ever had. She donated $5 to us.
No message either.
No message either. That's the type of gal we like. A gal that gives us money and shut up. No, I'm kidding. Thank you very much, Nicole. Glad to have you here. Anthem for another $2. Don't know why you're so angry, Aaron, when life's so good. Anthem. Gennaro Solis Jr. for $2. What's with the black bra in the back? That's just a black bra in the back. If you guys donate more money, $50, I'll put a pink bra in the back or some other bra in the back. Every $50 is dedicated to a different bra. I will go and put a new bra in the back. And I honestly don't know where I got that one. I've had it with me for quite some time. And we're caught up on super chats.
If this is working still tomorrow, are you going to do your regular podcast?
I guess so. I might as well. And I got to test it anyway because it could, well, Google said the first, but maybe they meant the first was the last day, because that makes a lot of sense. But, maybe the second it will be gone. I'm just happy I don't have to. Here's the problem is, when is it going to end? Like it seems to be working just fine. And I'd like to have it set up, but I guess we'll just keep on going until we keep on going. But yeah, I guess we're back to the regular schedule now that nothing's really changed. So I'd imagine this is what is confusing or frustrating with you when they come out with a new law but provide no guidance by the IRS. Is that correct?
Well, that was pretty much the story of the last year and a half for me. Yeah. That sums it up.
Yep. So, all right. Let's go back to
a bunch of super chats.
Holy cow. Look at this. All this other stuff came in. Jesus. Alaska Chaga. Oh, yeah. Let's endorse Alaska Chaga while we're here. Even though this isn't a podcast, we might as well endorse, not an official podcast, but Alaska Chaga. Go to alaskachaga.us. Get yourself some mushroom tea is basically what that is. So if coffee disagrees with your stomach, you're looking for a good substitute with coffee, but with a little bit more kick than tea, try chaga mushroom. So you go to alaskachaga.us, you order it. He's got to explain this to me. Like, these are full mushrooms, I guess, if I wanted to ground my mushrooms. And then I have a powdered mushroom, and then I have like a granular mushroom. And I'm kind of confused. Oh, and then he wanted me, I already wrote a review for Alaska Chaga on Amazon. So that's it. But he didn't donate $2 for that. He donated $2. Watch the movie Idiocracy. It's not fictional. I'm aware of that. You've seen Idiocracy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Jim? Yeah.
Definitely before its time.
100% accurate. They're gonna ban that, and the way James Bond is going, they're going to edit out man talk from Goldfinger, where James Bond, Sean Connery, spanks that woman's ass. They're gonna edit that out. Pick Maldito for 223. Worse, I drive for a living in Socialist Super Hub. Oh, is he a Uber driver or something? That would suck to be an Uber driver in Seattle. Krillin 876. Did you like the movie Falling Down? Kinda. It was all right. It wasn't just because I agree with its political statement. I didn't really. It wasn't all. I mean, it's Michael Douglas. What are you gonna do? And
it came out in the early 90s too.
Yeah.
Which is surprising.
Yeah. I don't know. Michael Douglas is. There's going to be a whole swath of baby boomer actors and actresses. People are going to be like, like Oliver Stone movies and books. Be like, yeah. Is that Elvira? No, it's not Elvira in the back. That's that gal. That's the main heroine in a Day by Day cartoon written by Chris Muir. All right, that's it for the super chats. Now we're good to go. All right. I thank you very much. I'm going to let you get going because you and I have stuff to do. And now we got a little bit of extra money. Did you get that whopping $12 I sent you from the previous super chats?
I did. Thank you. I think I'm going to go to McDonald's and get a value meal.
What are you going to do with your newfound wealth? Are you going to buy the Sears Tower, or the Willis Tower now? You're going to turn into the Elkins Tower?
Well, you see, when you have all this behind me,
right.
Sit back and enjoy it.
You know what you know what? I don't know if you could do that at your office. We need Mary Jo to send you a pinup. And you put it in the background.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I think it'd be cool if she had a pinup.
Would we have to pay or anything for it? No.
Yes, you have to pay. Yes. Sadly, even though she's a communist and a Latin and a woman, A Latin. She's a Latin. She's a
Um,
Latina.
Avocado Man has a $2 super chat. It says, Chad, IRS inspect tax returns who earn less than 20K a year. No.
Don't you have to file one anyway, though?
We have
Shouldn't
to
you?
file. But I think he's asking if you can get audited. You can't get audited, but if you don't actually file a return, they'll say, hey, you were supposed to file a return. So,
You should file a return no matter what you make, correct?
yeah, absolutely.
Right. Okay. Because there's fees for just not filing. Forget whether or not you didn't pay your taxes. If you don't file, there's fees, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you do that there. All right. No more. All right. We're out of here. Take us out appropriately. And I guess tomorrow we'll see if there's a Clary podcast live streaming. If not, it'll be MP3, correct?
If it is live streaming, let me know. I'll be around.
You want to come on? All right.
Sure.
We'll tentatively plan for that. All right. Take us out.
Toodles.